Hey guys, it's Claire. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be very exciting. I did intermittent fasting for 30 whole days, and that's going to be this video. To start off, my hair is different. If you noticed, I don't know if you'll notice or not. But yeah, I went a little more of a natural blonde. That way my roots don't look as bad because I'm very lazy. But yeah, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and make sure to thumbs up this video. And we are going to get right into my experience with intermittent fasting. Alright, to start off, we are going to talk about what intermittent fasting it is. Intermittent fasting isn't a diet, it is a way of eating. You'll have a time window that you eat in, and then after that you don't eat anymore for that day, and the rest you fast. I personally did the 16 to 8 method one, where I eat for 8 hours and I fast for 16 hours, but there's also various other ways you can do this. I know some people will do like the 18-6 method, or they'll do the 20-hour fasting and the 4-hour eating window. And I know the most severe one is like OMAD, which is eating 1 meal a day, and that's where you just eat 1 hour and you fast the rest. But that's like the most extreme. The most common is the 16 to 8 that people do. So now we are going to talk about the benefits of intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting can provide many benefits for your health, and if I'm looking down, I have a little notepad with some notes on it. A major benefit of intermittent fasting is increased fat burning and weight loss. I personally did experience this. I did lose weight, and I will get into my results at the end of this video, but considering the fact that I was eating pretty much whatever I wanted, I still lost this amount of weight. It was pretty great, because it's not a diet and you can eat whatever you want. You just have to eat during your time. Another one can reduce insulin resistance, lowering the risk of type 2 diabetes. Another one is reduced inflammation. Whenever I did a video on trying intermittent fasting for a week, I definitely saw in just 1 week that my bloat went down significantly, and my bloating has gone way down since doing this for a whole month, which was pretty great. Another one is increased energy. I personally, whenever I'm constantly eating big meals throughout the whole day and like just eating all the time, I get very fatigued and I just need a nap. I think a lot of people are like that, but intermittent fasting does help with your energy levels, and I did notice that throughout this. And then it also has improved mental clarity. I'm less foggy whenever I do this for some reason. Like, I have ADHD, but I don't really take my medication for it ever. But my brain always goes all over the place, and I noticed when doing this that like I was more concentrated. I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever, but I noticed it, so I thought I would put that in here. Alright, so if anything changed in the background, it's because I had to take a break filming, because I had to delete some things on my phone because my storage was full. But anyways, I'm going to talk about my personal experience doing this. I did the 16-8 method. I ate from 12 p.m. until 8 p.m., which I found very simple because I'm not normally hungry for breakfast, and so I naturally don't really like to eat breakfast. But the biggest change for me was the 8 p.m. cutoff time, because I normally would eat really late, and I would like go downstairs at like 11 p.m. for a snack, and when you do this, you can't do that. Which it did help me a lot by not being able to do that, because I knew, oh, it's 8 p.m. after 8 p.m. oh, can't eat it. And I will say, after about a week of doing this, I did get adjusted to it, and it was rare that I was hungry outside that period of time, because your body does adjust to the new eating schedule. Some days I did eat in a deficit, but there was also days where I would eat like over 2,000 calories, and so there's a good balance of like everything throughout this. I am on a weight loss journey, so I did do a small deficit sometimes, but it really just depended on the day and my hunger levels and my activity. But I did not work out throughout this entire thing. The only sort of exercise that I did was walking, but walking can be very beneficial for weight loss anyways, because I would have to walk my dog, and so, but I do plan on starting to implement some exercise while doing this. I know if you will get better results if you exercise along with doing this, as well as like being in a deficit. I stuck to between 1,600 and 1,800 calories on the days that I was in a deficit, but there was some occasional days where I didn't track anything. But yeah, the first week I lost 4.4 pounds, I want to say. I made a video on this, like, y'all can, I'll link it below if y'all want to watch like my first week experience. But and then the rest of my weight loss kind of slowed, but it was steady, because in total I did lose 8.2 pounds. I started off at 221.8, not 21. What? I started off at 221.8, and then I finished at 213.6. So it was 8.2 pounds lost, which I was really happy about because I didn't really try that hard. Like, it was very simple. I just ate during my eating window, and that was pretty much that. Some tips for people that do want to try this. For my first thing I would say is pick a time that works well for you, and like pick an eating window that works well for you. Depending on how busy you are in your life, it really would help if you picked a specific time. And then if you do want to do it like more sporadic and like change the time you start eating every day, download a fasting app. I downloaded Zero, it's free, and it will track like when your 16 hours or however many hours is up, so that you don't have to do the math in the head, because I don't know about you, but I do not like math whatsoever, and I would avoid doing it if I can. Another thing I would suggest is being consistent, because if you're consistent, your body will get adjusted to it. And so I do think that like you may be hungry like for the first couple of days during that time, but as you do it for longer, you will become adjusted. Another tip is to make sure that you are eating enough. I know that with only eating in a certain window, it's harder to get calories in, so you want to have bigger, larger meals rather than you would normally have small meals throughout the whole day, and then like a snack in between. That way you make sure that your body's getting enough nutrition, because you do want to make sure that your body is getting everything that it needs, because that is very, very important. Make sure to hydrate, because hydration is important. That also helps whenever you are outside of your eating window. Like if you wake up early and you can't eat till noon, drink water. Water a lot of times will suppress your appetite, and about a good amount of the time, whenever I think that I am hungry, I'm actually just thirsty, so I just drink some water, and then everything is fine. Yeah, but this was my experience with intermittent fasting. If you want to try it, just do your research and go for it if you want to try it. But yeah, I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.